Hey Sydney, so you're getting started here with the 400. How are you feeling? Doing the 400 this upcoming weekend.
Feeling good. Great weather. Excited after last week's race. So taking the hurdles away, just want to kind of see where the speed's at and what we have to work on, in the back end.
Have you and Coach discussed, what is that you're hoping to compete in at the trials? You've qualified in an awful lot of races, which is great. Have you narrowed that down at all?
Yeah, I mean we've told publicly that we're doing the 400 hurdles, so that's the plan as of right now, and we're sticking with that. Yeah.
It sounds like you don't anticipate that changing. Why isn't that likely to change?
I think that's just kind of what we decided when the season began. That's kind of what we're geared towards. Unless something crazy happens tomorrow, I don't think that'll change. But I mean, yeah, as of right now, that's kind of where we are.
What inspired you to write this book, Far Beyond Goals?
The opportunity presented itself, and it was a great, chance to be able to share my testimony and encourage young athletes. And I wasn't going to let that, pass me by. So I'm grateful I got the opportunity, and hopefully it does encourage a lot of people. It just kind of showed me how far I've come as a person, as an athlete, and it was really cool to reflect on, my childhood and getting to this point. So grateful for the journey thus far.
Talked about your childhood, and you're back in the North Jersey area, New York, North Jersey area. Do you have any other friends or family members that are going to be coming out supporting you here today?
Family will be there for sure. Lots of friends. It's kind of like a reunion every time we come back east. So, yeah, definitely excited to be here.
Is there any a set time you're looking for tomorrow?
No, I mean just want to get a fast race in, get an open 400, and like I said, it's kind of an indicator of where we are and what we have to continue to work on. So, just trying to execute the race plan.
What do you like better, running flat or hurdle?
They're different. Honestly, I can't give one. They're just different. I love them both for different reasons, but this one definitely hurts a little bit in different ways for sure. So.
What's the hardest workout you've ever done?
People always ask me that, and I really don't know, if I'm being honest. Anything like longer distance, I would say, as a sprinter, so anything with mileage, I'm automatically going to be like, But yeah, I can't give it off the top of my head. I don't know.
Kenny Harrison told me she pushed her to be the better athlete. How much influence you getting from Jenna or Kenny that experienced one?
Yeah, I mean we have an amazing group, so many amazing athletes, and it's just cool to kind of see everyone in their own disciplines. I think I just kind of get to watch them in their elements every single day, and kind of learn what they do and how they prepare. And it's a great group that's very supportive of one another. So really blessed to have an amazing training group. Seriously. Yeah.
Sydney, after spending a whole year, getting faster at the flatter distances, how much of an adjustment is that when you return back to the hurdles?
Yeah.
And just I guess the comment on the broadcast was you're learning how to drive a faster car this time around.
Yeah, I mean hurdles, you got to make sure those steps are where they're supposed to be, and in the open, you don't have to be as concerned about that. So it is definitely an adjustment. But being able to get the speed up definitely does help when you can translate that in the proper steps to the hurdles for sure.
In Tokyo, there were so many really young American athletes making the first Olympics. I wonder, most of those folks will be back in 3 years better.
Yeah.
Where do you kind of see the ceiling for this U.S. team overall in Paris?
Honestly, this is such an amazing group. I don't know if there is a ceiling, to be honest with you. I think the possibilities are endless of what can happen, and we are getting younger and younger, faster and faster, and it's really cool to just kind of see these young athletes come in and almost be pros before their time. So there is no ceiling.
This is going to be your third one if you make it. What you have learned from the last two Olympics?
Yeah. I think the first Olympics was just getting the experience. There's so much you don't know until you're there. And I'm really grateful for that experience, even though it wasn't my best performance-wise. I think Tokyo, definitely just gave more confidence to being a professional and being at the Olympics. And I think this will be full circle, God willing, of just having fans back in the stands, having family and friends there. So just one step at a time.
Last question?
We've asked you along the way, Sydney, so often about the flats or what and all that. In some ways, was the decision made for you last year because of the knee and the health issues that you had to play through?
No, that was a joint decision. I think we pushed it as far as we could in terms of trying to make sure we were healthy enough, and but neither me or Bobby was going to get on that plane knowing we weren't going to be able to.
I'm sorry. I don't mean that Bobby decided for you.
Oh, okay.
I mean did the injury sort of force your hand to decide to stick with the hurdles for this year? Coming off here,
got it. Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so at all.
Thank you very much.
Can I get a photo?
Yeah.